Well, it's finally official. Bribery is legal in the United States. If you're an elected official willing to publicly debase yourself.
NBC News has learned that President Trump will pardon former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich.
Here's a glimpse of the historic moment as it happened.
Good.
Shoot, sorry, wrong clip. Watch this and remember that Blagojevich was convicted of trying to sell Barack Obama's Senate seat.
They just were after him. They go after a lot of people. These are bad people, the other side.
Trump also ordered the DOJ to drop 5 corruption charges against NYC Mayor Eric Adams after the mayor spent 6 months sucking up to him. A request so egregious that conservative prosecutors resigned instead of carrying it out, and Adams' staff is fleeing too. Here's Trump talking about Mayor Adams' prosecutors.
These are dirty players. These are bad people. They cheat and they do anything necessary. We need an honest Justice Department. We need an honest FBI, and we need it fast.
Are you noticing a pattern? Trump used the same rhetoric to defend himself, the idea being that it's the laws that are corrupt and that he knows better. We spoke with Kimberly Whaley, a law professor and the author of Pardon Power, How the Pardon System Works and Why, for more insight.
The message that these two actions take, it seems like we're heading into an environment where to get justice or to avoid the critical eye of the Justice Department, it really helps to be friends with Donald Trump. We are going to see a widespread culture of lawlessness and criminal activity that either gets sanctioned or punished, not based on the law, not based on the facts, but based on Donald Trump's whims.
There's a word for governments that condone corruption. They're called kleptocracies. History has taught us that kleptocracies are great at making rulers rich while leaving masses of people worse off. Which leads us to Trump's order to make it easier for companies to openly bribe officials in other countries. Just this month, he signed an executive order to pause enforcement on a nearly 50-year-old law called the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act.
It sounds good on paper, but in practicality, it's a disaster.
Who exactly is it a disaster for, though? A few years ago, the software company Oracle agreed to pay $23 million to the SEC to resolve allegations that they broke this law by bribing officials in 3 countries. This is Larry Ellison, the co-founder and CEO of Oracle, standing next to Trump as he announced the Stargate project. Ellison is a major Republican donor and helped the Heritage Foundation create a personnel database of Trump loyalists. Now Ellison and many others in business, including the oil and gas companies that spent $450 million to help Trump and the GOP last year, are getting their reward. I guess it's good to be king.